Assalamu alaikum students. कैसे हैं आप? I'm your instructor Muzaffar Saeed and I do hope that all of you will be having a very good time of your life. Today we are going to discuss prepositions more in detail. We have discussed some of the few in the previous two lectures and today we are going to discuss some more prepositions. So let's go to the lightboard and see what we have in the box. Now students, we are at the light board and as I have told you, today we are going to discuss some more prepositions. We have discussed some prepositions in the last two lectures and now we are going to discuss all these prepositions one by one. So the first thing we are going to discuss is beside. Now how beside can be used? It can be used for various, it can be used in various ways. The very first thing is it is used to point something that is very close to another. पास कोई चीज़ रखी होगी तो उसको भी हम क्या कहेंगे? Beside. For example, if I say he is sitting beside me. So here we can use it as a preposition to show that we were sitting next to each other. कोई ऐसी चीज़ जो हमारे पास रखी हो या the chair was beside the table. तो ये क्या है? ये बिल्कुल साथ साथ रखी चीज़ों के लिए. Secondly, it is used to point something irrelevant. कोई चीज़ ऐसी जो बिल्कुल ही ऑफ टॉपिक हो, बिल्कुल रूटीन से हट के हो, तो उसके लिए भी हम क्या यूज़ करते हैं? We use beside. For example, his argument was not taken seriously as it was beside the whole discussion. कि उसके आर्ग्यूमेंट को जो है बिल्कुल भी सीरियसली कंसिडर नहीं किया गया बिकॉज इट वाज बिसाइड द होल डिस्कशन. बिकॉज ये पूरी डिस्कशन जो हो रही थी उस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में इट वाज कम्प्लीटली इररेलेवेंट. तो यहाँ भी हम इसको इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. थर्डली, इट कैन बी यूज्ड to express extreme emotions. एक्सट्रीम इमोशंस को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए भी हम इसे इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, he was beside himself when he heard the news of his failure. ठीक है, कि जैसे ही उसे उसकी नाकामी की खबर मिली तो वो आप पे से बाहर हो गया। तो इसके लिए भी हम beside यूज कर सकते हैं। सो दीज आर द थिंग्स जिसको एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए आप beside यूज कर सकते हैं। Our next preposition is for. Now for is very frequently used preposition. Let's see इसको हम कहाँ कहाँ इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। At the first place, it can be used to express or denote benefit or harm। फायदा या नुकसान किसी के लिए उसको एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए हम क्या यूज कर सकते हैं? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ आई से this book can be useful for you, or if I say such habits can be harmful for your growth। तो here you can clearly see कि हम क्या बात कह रहे हैं, हम harmful या benefit के हवाले से बात कर रहे हैं। Secondly, it can be used to express purpose। पर्पस को एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए भी हम इसे इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। फॉर एग्जाम्पल, ही इज गोइंग टू द USA for higher studies. Now for here is expressing the purpose that why is he going to USA? He is going to USA for higher studies. Thirdly, it can be used to express whom a person is working for। एम्प्लॉयर को एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए भी या जिसके लिए आप काम कर रहे हैं उसके लिए भी आप फॉर यूज कर सकते हैं। जैसे ही इज वर्किंग फॉर अ मल्टी नेशनल कंपनी। ही इज वर्किंग फॉर अ मल्टी नेशनल कंपनी। अब ये उसके लिए एक्चुअली काम कर रहा है, उसमें काम कर रहा है। देन it can be used to express time and distance। For example, he has been playing for 2 hours. So here you can clearly see that we are talking about the time. सेम एज द केस फॉर डिस्टेंस, डिस्टेंस के लिए भी हम इसे यूज़ कर सकते हैं. फर्दर इनके क्या यूजेस हैं, आए हम अगली अपनी बोर्ड पे देखते हैं इसको. लेकिन जी नेक्स्ट हमारा जो यूजेज है दैट इज इंटरेस्टिंग. इट इज यूज्ड टू शो support. Now this is not a very common use as far as for is concerned. हम normally बाकी जो हमने usage पढ़े वो तो obviously बड़े common है, but this is something uncommon. For example, if I say I am blank this legislation and alpha is for beta 2 Charlie in and delta at. So here we'll choose for. Why? Because for means that I am supporting that legislation. मैं इसके हक में हूँ. So ये एक इसका थोड़ा uncommon, unfamiliar use है आपके लिए. Then it is used to explain an event. उसके cause को explain करने के लिए. If I say the coach didn't allow him, the coach did not allow him to bat for he was not feeling well. Now you can clearly tell that this for is explaining a reason that why did the coach not allow him to bat. So this is how you can use for explaining. It can also be used, for something that is scheduled to happen. तय कर दें किसी चीज़ के लिए तो उसके लिए भी हम for यूज करते हैं. This match is scheduled for Friday. Now this clearly tells us the schedule or the expected date of that match. तो इसके लिए भी हम for use कर सकते हैं. And lastly, it can be used to express exchange और barter. ठीक है, लेन देन जो है उसको एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए भी हम इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं. I cannot exchange this book for that book. कि मैं इस किताब को उस किताब के बदले में खरीद नहीं सकता या इस किताब को उस किताब के बदले में तब्दील नहीं कर सकता. So here we are using for exchanging. So hopefully for के जितने भी आपके usage हैं वो clear हो गए होंगे. Now we are moving on to our next thing, that is from. The first usage of from is it is used to express a starting point. For example, the train will leave from Lahore at 8 p.m. Now here, Lahore is the starting point of that train. That is why we are using from. Secondly, it can be used to show the origin of something or someone. It can be a thing or a person as well. Like if I say he is not from पाकिस्तान, कि वो बेसिकली उसका भाई वतन जो है वो पाकिस्तान नहीं है. In the same way, I can say he is from England. अब मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ कि उसका भाई वतन क्या है, उसका भाई वतन इंग्लैंड है. So this is how you can actually differentiate between the two. Thirdly, it can be used to show who sent something or someone to whom, कि कोई चीज़ या कोई पर्सन किसने किसकी तरफ भेजा. एग्जाम्पल मैं साइड पे इसकी लिख रहा हूँ. I received a gift from my uncle. Now this form is clearly telling us that the gift was sent by whom? The gift was sent by uncle. So this is how you can use from. Let's have some more uses of from in the next board. The next usage of from is it is used to express a range. Now this is very common usage of from. You all have experienced it. Like in your book, he says from January until April, my father had gone to 8 different doctors. Now this is actually the range from January until April. This is giving you a time frame. Secondly, it can be used to mark difference or to catch up actually the difference. I can differentiate 1 to n from the other. So here you can clearly tell that it is actually about marking the difference. Another important usage of from is it can be used to show यहाँ तक to show something is made up of a certain material. For example, I say yogurt is made from milk. So here you can see that it is actually the composition of yogurt. It is made from milk. So इसके लिए भी आप इसको यूज कर सकते हैं. To express the removal of something or someone from anything. If I say this party was removed from the government last year, or I can say water is removed from certain fruit to preserve them for a longer period. So you can see that here we are talking about removal of one thing from the other. It can be a person, he was removed from the job. It can be a person and it can be a thing as well. It can also be used to show प्रिवेंशन के लिए भी आप फ्रॉम यूज कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, he was saved from the massive loss through some wise suggestions. Here you can easily tell rather that it is basically here from is signifying protection against something. Lastly, it can be used to express the cause or reason. कॉज और रीजन के लिए भी आप इसको एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, she felt sick from the hectic routine of the last month. Now this is something unfamiliar. You do not normally use from with sick, but it can be used to express the reason why he was feeling sick, why she was feeling sick rather, because of the hectic routine of the last month. So this is how you can use all these prepositions to create different or to communicate different meanings. Let's have some more prepositions in the next chunk of our lecture. Next preposition जो हम करने जा रहे हैं मेरे बेटे, that is inside. Now inside, at the first place, it is used to express something within a confined area or time range. For example, if I say all the students were inside the hall. So here I'm telling you that they were within a confined space, उस हॉल के अंदर मौजूद थे. Same can be done for time. He will complete the job within ये within हटा दीजिएगा, inside the allotted time. Now here I am telling you that he will complete the job within that time frame. So ये आप inside आप use कर सकते हैं. Then it can be used to express something that is on the inner side किसी चीज़ के ज़रा अंदर अंदर अंदरूनी हिस्से में मौजूद होना. All the players were pushed inside the boundary rope. कि उनको धकेल के कहाँ ले गए? Inside the boundary rope, उसके अंदरूनी सिरे की तरफ लेकर चले गए. The next one is into. We have already discussed in and into, but I am adding some more usage. At the first place, it is used to express movement from outside to inside. बाहर से कोई चीज़ अंदर जब जाएगी तो इसके लिए हम क्या यूज़ करेंगे? Will not use in, will go for into. For example, if I say he and the options are in, into, on and onto. Now on and onto, we know it is irrelevant, and because it is moving, he is moving, our correct option will be he went into the kitchen. It means that he was not in the kitchen, he was standing outside the kitchen and then he moved into it. On the other hand, if I say he was sitting here, you can see that he is already there. वो पहले ही से वहाँ मौजूद है. तो यहाँ पर हम इस दूसरे वाली में हम क्या यूज़ करेंगे? We'll go for in. He was sitting in the living room. That is the core difference between in and into. Secondly, it is used to express sudden change in emotions. इसके लिए भी हम क्या यूज़ करते हैं? इसके लिए भी हम यूज़ करते हैं into. He bursts into tears as soon as he recalls his past. बहुत से इंटूटियर के अच्छा भला बैठा होता है, लेकिन जैसे ही वो अपने माजी को याद करता है उसके आंसू बहने लगते हैं, ठीक है, उसको याद आ जाता है कि मुझे छोड़ के फुफ्फो के बेटे शफीक के साथ चलेगी. सो दिस इज़ हाउ इट गोज़. मैं मीम वाली बात करूँ, सीरियस नहीं लेना इस बात को. एंड देन थर्डली, it is used to look at one's reflection into the mirror. आप आईने में जब अपना अक्स देखेंगे तो उसके लिए भी आप क्या यूज करेंगे? into. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, he looked at his reflection into the bathroom mirror. So here again we are using into and not in. The next one is of. If we talk about of, primarily it is used to show origin or possession. As I say, the people of Pakistan are very friendly. So here of is actually showing the origin of Pakistan, of the people, that they people, all these people are from Pakistan. So possession के लिए भी इसी तरह हम of use कर सकते हैं. For example, cancellation of my seat was due to bad weather. Obviously flight cancel हो जाएगी bad weather की वजह से, तो सीट भी क्या होगी? Cancel हो जाएगी. Now that is of my seat, that is my possession. So here of can be used for possession or for showing origin. कुछ और prepositions देखते हैं and let's see कि हमारे पास और उसके किस तरह के यूज हो जाते हैं. रोल पे. Secondly, of can be used to express cause of death. For example, he died of cancer. So this is also a usage of off. Thirdly, it can be used to express the composition of a certain object. For example, this house consists of 4 rooms. So this is how you can actually use of. Now there is another of, and you often get confused while talking about the two. That is of with double F, and you are often like feeling confused about it, that what is the right of to use in a particular place. So this of, it is used to signify down from or away from. Just like I say, keep off the carpet as your shoes are dirty. Here I want to communicate, I want to say that stay away from the carpet. इससे तुम्हें क्या रहना है? तुमने दूर रहना है, because तुम्हारे जूते गंदे हैं, तुम इसे खराब कर दोगे. तो यहाँ पर क्या आएगा? यहाँ पर ओ डबल एफ वाला ऑफ आएगा. Secondly, it can be used to express रिमूवल. किसी चीज़ को हटा देना, उसके लिए भी हम ऑफ यूज़ करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, the students who misbehaved during the debate are ऑफ द रोल. ये रोल कॉल वाला है, ठीक है, वो आपकी जो लिस्ट चल रही होती है उसको. द स्टूडेंट्स हु मिसबिहेव ड्यूरिंग द डिबेट आर ऑफ द रोल. कि उनको क्या है, उस लिस्ट से, उस रोल कॉल से क्या किया है, उनको रिमूव कर दिया गया है. दे हैव बीन एक्सपेल्ड रादर. टू इंडिकेट something that is closed or disconnected. As you say, turn off the gas, इसको क्या करो, बुझा दो. I'll get a day off tomorrow, कि कल मैं क्या करूँगा, छुट्टी करूँगा, मीन्स कल मैं स्कूल नहीं जाऊँगा या कल मैं कॉलेज नहीं जाऊँगा. एंड देन इधर लिख देता हूँ the fourth place it is used to show distance. डिस्टेंस जो है उसको शो करने के लिए भी हम यूज़ करते हैं. यू नो हमने से ऑफ रोडिंग, रोड से हट के. His house is some yards ऑफ द रोड, कि उसका घर जो है वो सड़क से क्या है, चंद गज हट के. सो इन दैट मैनर वी कैन ऑल्सो यूज ऑफ. द नेक्स्ट थिंग वी आर गोइंग टू डू इज आउटसाइड. इट इज द ऑपोजिट ऑफ इनसाइड. सो फर्स्टली हम इसको क्या करेंगे, इट इज यूज्ड express something out of the confined area. For example, all the students were sitting outside the hall. क्या वो हॉल में नहीं बैठे हुए थे, बल्कि क्या थे, वो उससे बिल्कुल बाहर मौजूद थे. And secondly, it can be used for something it can be used to express the limit. For example, do not go outside your authority. Beyond के सेंस में हम इसको यूज करते हैं. Do not go outside your authority. कि अपनी अथॉरिटी से बाहर निकल के अपनी अथॉरिटी की लिमिट क्रॉस करने की तुम्हें ज़रूरत नहीं है. सो होपफुली इससे काफ़ी चीज़ें क्लियर हो गई होंगी. लेट्स हैव सम मोर प्रपोजिशंस एंड देयर यूसेज. द नेक्स्ट प्रपोजिशन वी आर डूइंग इज विद primarily it is used to show that something, or I should say someone or something is accompanied by other. दो चीज़ों की जब हमने कुर्बत शो करनी होती है तो उसके लिए हम विद यूज़ करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, he is standing with me. So here I am telling actually that he is being accompanied by me. So एक तो हम इसके लिए यूज करते हैं. Secondly, it is used to show association or partnership. He has been doing business with me for so many years. Same as the case with all other things like America, and the UK are allies with each other. So here also we can see that it is expressing association. It is used to express a cause of illness. If I say he is ill with fever. So यहाँ मैं क्या बात कर रहा हूँ? He is ill. Fourthly, it is used to express a quality or a possession. For example, he is a man with strong determination. So here you can see that with is actually expressing a quality, or he is loaded first and blues. Now first and blues, you know, it is basically awards होते हैं बहुत सारे. They are basically, now first and blues, you know, they are actually awards, and this with is showing the possession of these awards, that all these awards belong to him. Lastly, it is used for an action performed with a tool met the woman with a mallet. Here with is actually expressing the tool कि जिसकी वजह से, जिसकी मदद से उसने उसको हिट किया. Now our final one for this lecture is within. Primarily it is used to express the range. रेंज को एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए बुनियादी तौर पर हम इस्तेमाल करते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, he will come back within the given time. कि वो उस टाइम के अंदर अंदर क्या करेगा, जो अलॉटेड टाइम है, गिवन टाइम है, उसके अंदर अंदर, उस रेंज के अंदर अंदर क्या करेगा, वापस आ जाएगा. सो हियर वी कैन यूज विद इन. एंड सेकेंडली इट इज यूज्ड फॉर समथिंग that is not beyond scope, range or power. For example, he was within the sight and hearing. कि वो भी इतना दूर नहीं जा सका था कि जहां मैं उसे सुन ना पाऊं या जहां मैं उसे देख ना पाऊं. या it is not within my powers to approve your application. So you can see that here within is used for beyond scope. So hopefully आपको ये सारी prepositions जो हैं वो समझ आ गई होंगी. And so hopefully आपको ये सारी prepositions समझ में आ गई होंगी, और in the exams you will not make any errors regarding the use of prepositions. Lazy, that was it for today. I do hope that you would have understood the correct usage of all these prepositions, and you will attempt an error-free paper as far as prepositions or all other concepts of English language is concerned. If you have any query, any question, do ask me using this comment box. I'll be eagerly waiting to answer all your questions. मिलते हैं अगले लेक्चर में. Till then, मेरी तरफ से बहुत सी दुआएं. जीते रहें, खुश रहें. अल्लाह हाफ़िज़.